First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
You got the dollars? You got the dollars? See the special man on YouTube. He's got it all.
I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
I say. This is Johnny's, the place that'll let you have it with no problem.
Let him have it.
Johnny has a sale right now. I say. This is Johnny's place. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give us the offer.
You got the dollars. You got the offer. Well, let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
You got it.
I am looking for some jewelry. End of line.
Do you have any credit?
No, I was recently involved in a divorce. End of line. Look, I'm not one of those maybe it's Maybelline gals, okay? I just want to go out on the town with Sheila and accessorize some.
See, special man.
I don't know about you, but this Joe girl is going to Johnny's place. Check out Cajun Roots Reseller. Right now. I say. Go see the special man and tell him the dough girl sent you.
Hey, Mark, what day is it? It's a hump day. How's everybody doing this morning? Hello, good morning and welcome where it's 58 degrees here in Massachusetts. Good morning, hello, and welcome. First in the chat was Randy. Yes, you got here first. And then Jeffrey, hello, good morning and welcome and happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. Little Debbie, hello, good morning and welcome. And Glenn, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Danny, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Regina, hello, good morning and welcome. And Jessica, Hello, hello, good morning and welcome. Anna Marie, hello, good afternoon and welcome. How are you doing, Anna Marie? Good to see you. And Scarlett, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And there's Mark and Mike. Hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And by the way, I would like to say congratulations to Mark and Mike. Yesterday, while he was live on his Friends Selling with Friends, he finally hit the 1K mark. Congratulations. And that's part of what I'm going to be talking about today on the topic about with YouTube journey. Our YouTube journey. Wendy, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And Wildflower, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Mark, what day is it, Mark? It's your favorite day. Let's see here. Who else we have? Woohoo! Yep. Congratulations to Mark and Mike. They hit the 100 yesterday on their Friends Selling with Friends auction yesterday. And Danielle, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. All right. Today we have Jeffrey's birthday is today. And also, if you happen to see Lisa Lopez, I know she's been working a lot and every now and then she does sneak into the chats. That is Constance Lopez's sister. So if you see Lisa, today is her birthday as well. So the calendar events are as follows. Today at 9 o'clock, you have the Bearded Picker Scott going live at 9. At 10 o'clock, you have Claudia's Vintage Coffee Chat and Small Sale. Also at 10 o'clock, you have Stacey May Catitudes Crafters Retreat. At 10:30 this morning, you have Yarn Again with the East Coast Resellers Live Auction. At 11 o'clock, you have the Buddha Chick Rita doing her First Things First, which is her daily devotions and her daily Bible study reading. At 11 o'clock, you have Janine's going live. At 11:30 is Jackass Retro. 12 o'clock is Mia with the Crazy May Stash unboxing of the stash. Also at 12 o'clock is Maria, California Thrifter. Then at 1 o'clock here on this channel, back again at 1 o'clock is the Hump Day Auction. We have 3 co-hosts and 2 guests today. As every Wednesday. Also at 2 o'clock, you have Red Road doing a premiere sneak peek. Buy it now and or make an offer, a sneak peek of what she's having for next week on Tuesday. Also at 4 o'clock is Sandy and Auto with Janine's. At 5 o'clock, you have Nails Jamie B with her live sale. She usually goes live every Tuesday and Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also at 6 o'clock is Lisa's New Adventures. At 6 o'clock, you also have Sabrina with Simon Says, Let's Make a Deal. Also at 6 o'clock is Creations by D. Now, don't forget, today at 11 o'clock, she is doing a pop-up with a fabric sale, Creations by D, at 11 o'clock this morning. At 6:30, you have Auctions with Friends, and today it's on Nana Ting's channel. If you want to, make sure you subscribe to their toll-free text messaging service. That way you can find out the link and get directly to their channel of who's live it's on for each night, Tuesday through Friday at 6:30. At 6:30, you also have Revive It Sisters, Heathers and her sisters going live at 6:30. 7 o'clock is Roy Horizon Picks with a solo sale. At 8 o'clock, you have Scooter Renee LLC with her running on a Wednesday auction. At 8:15 is Sailor Stacker with his giveaway live. Also, don't forget, he'll be dropping a video in the morning. Every Wednesday morning, he drops a video. You leave a comment on that video, and at 8:15, when he starts that live, you do have to be in the live show to be able to be eligible to win his giveaways. But make sure you do make a comment on his video. He does post in the mornings on Wednesdays. And then at 9 o'clock is Vintage Jewels, Gems, and Pearls, Margie going live. And I think tonight you get a special event with Mike from Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale, as he is on there every other week now on Wednesdays. And that's the calendar events that I have so far. If you have any video lives that you're doing on your channel and or you have changes to what's on the calendar, please make sure to leave me a comment on the post in the community tab, or you can email me, Instagram message me, or Facebook message me. Let's see who else is here. Hump Day is always goes all well night. Yep. Let's see. I don't know if he's in that age yet. I doubt it, but it could be. I don't know. Let's see who else. Michael, hello, good morning and welcome. And Deborah, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Thumbs up from the bed. Spent most of yesterday in the ER. Off to the hospital follow-up appointment. Please keep you. Oh no, hope everything goes well, Deborah. And Renee, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. There's Buying Space. Hello, good morning and welcome. Mara, how are you doing? Good to see you. And Janice, hello, good morning and welcome. And Robin, hello, good morning and welcome. No eBay sales for 2 days. Need to hear something. Yeah, I'm the same way. I haven't had any sales in 2 days either. And I'm listing, I'm offering, sending offers, all that good stuff. I just don't know what's going on with eBay the last 2 days. Also, I want to ask Deborah before you leave, if you're still here, Deborah, I have a question in reference to if anybody in the chat knows anything about this new platform, Alignable. I keep getting a notification as a referral, and I heard that you may be one of those that use that product, that platform. And I believe, from what I understand from the research, I hear there's a lot of spamming going on with that from that website, that platform, but it's similar to Linktree, LinkedIn. Yes, you are. Okay. I was just curious because I keep getting and one of the things I want to mention, if I send you an email having to do with something that somebody refers me to that I don't know about, please do not get offended when I email you asking you, did you refer me? Because I do not click any links in any emails, no matter who is it from, even if I know you. Yesterday, I got an email in reference to me not wanting to be in that person's circle. I don't like that person. And it's like, no, I did not email you to ask you all of that. I didn't have no problem with you. The question is about the platform that you're referring me to. So if I send you an email, it's because I want to verify first. I do not click any email links that I get from anybody as a referral. Just out of that's me. So I will do some research, and I did come up with some different type of spams that were going on. But there are some people who give good comments about that platform. So I was just wondering. So if you get an email from me from a referral, please don't get offended. It's not that I don't like you. I just want to know more about the platform. It is a networking platform. There are local meetups to network with others. Okay. It's like, from what I understand, it's about a small business, just like LinkedIn, which I'm part of that. I just haven't been active on it. I don't either. I do not click. So don't get offended if I send you an email asking you if you did send me a referral, because I just want to know. That's just me. There's a business for business networking platform, and yes, a lot of spam. Yeah, I do hear that. But somebody was saying in one of the comments, because I read a lot of the comments on this Better Business Bureau, that some people were saying that even though they tried getting out of it, they wanted you to send them a picture of your your license or your ID, your state ID, your passport, and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know about all that. But again, don't get offended if I send you an email asking you that, because I just don't click on links like that without knowing. And I want to make sure it's coming from you, you know? So yeah, I got an ugly email about me not wanting to be part of their circle and that I don't like them. And it's like, no, I never said that. I don't know where you're getting that from. So I had to explain that I don't click on links just because I know you. Got to be sure that the links exactly. That's my point. So yeah. Good morning, Jennifer. Hello, good morning, and welcome. So I just want to mention that to you. If you do get an email from me, that's not meaning anything different. Just wanting to know. I did not have to send anything with my business license. With my business. Okay. Again, I just want to ask, because I've been getting a lot of referrals from the same person, but it's like, okay, why am I getting so many? And it's like, you need to finish you didn't sign up yet. Well, yeah, because I want to look for it. I want to research it, you know? And Thursday and Friday, 3:30. Today is still Wednesday. Yep, today is Wednesday. Andrew, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So again, I just wanted to mention that because I did get several since this weekend, actually. And that's how I knew, Deborah, you were part of the circle of friends with YouTube, I guess. But again, I'm still reading up on it. But I wanted to ask if anybody knew about it, if anybody else is part of it. From what I understand, if I heard correctly, it started here in Boston, Massachusetts. Oh, okay. Good morning, Carol. How are you doing? Good to see you. All right, so today, usually I try to talk about something positive, and today that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this into positive because I just wanted to start out with that email question that I got. I just want to see if anybody else, and I heard that Deborah was part of it. So I just wanted to ask, you know. Actually, I do have an unboxing today. You do? From Connie at Connie's Books and Things. Never heard of that one. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. The camel needs a bra. Yes, indeed. All right. So today, my main topic today is going to be about YouTube, and especially for those who are just starting out. I hear, and everybody knows what my favorite word is. If you know what that favorite word is, put it in the chat now. Type it in the chat. What is that favorite word I like to hear when somebody comes in the chat? They're kind of new to YouTube, and they just never started a channel or a video. What is that special word I love to hear and cling to when I hear somebody say that word? You got it, the word yet. Because a lot of people think about it, they get kind of nervous about it, and they just don't turn that camera on. Well, today, I'm going to start talking a little bit about that. That's going to be my topic for the day in reference to YouTube. Because I've been seeing, yesterday I watched Mark and Mike's and Janid's Friends Selling with Friends, and he had a couple of new people there. And it was nice to get to meet somebody else who had just did their first time they did a live auction. I didn't know who they were. I didn't catch the channel, but they were there yesterday for Mark and Janine, and it was nice to meet other new faces and put a name with a face. It's me, Angie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Craig? Wake up. Y'all be quiet. No, we got to make a joyful noise, Mark. No, we got to make a joyful noise. Come on, Craig. Hashtag Night Glenn. Wake up. It's a hump day. We're going to make some noise to make you wake up. Tomorrow's my nephew's birthday. Awesome. Yep, Craig, wake up. So the biggest thing I want to start talking about is getting you thinking, especially if you haven't done a video or you're thinking about maybe doing, and some people are starting to do videos, but they haven't did that live yet. They're thinking about doing a live, but they haven't done it yet. Well, remember that we all start our journey at ground zero. That means zero. We didn't start with any just automatically get these numbers of our subscribers, right? Or our viewer count. Well, with YouTube, the first question I want you to ask yourself is, what is your purpose? What are you wanting to offer to other watchers to make them want to watch your videos or your live shows? And then again, what do you want to deliver to your viewers? Those are the two questions I want to ask first. If you're thinking about doing live shows, for example, or you're thinking about doing videos, what is your purpose? What are you going to deliver to your viewers? What is it you're going to get them to catch their interest to continually watch your videos? As I feel I will be doing a pop-up Cool Ranch tonight, Mama needs to start paying off a newly acquired hospital bill. Ugh, yeah. That is not fun. I started my early journey as a swimming little guy in the oh man. Oh, Mark, you're so funny. Lives are more fun than pre-recorded because of the audience interaction. And that's part of what I'm going to talk about in my pointers today. I make a list of things that I want to talk about the subject of today. And that's one of the things I'm going to talk about right there. So as a creator, I know when I first started, when I was in chats, didn't know nobody. I just got started. This was back in 2019, in June of 2019, May, actually before I even moved to Mass. I would get into some chats and I wouldn't say anything. I would just sit there like when you first go to church for the very first time at a new church. Say you moved and you find a new church and you go there and what do? I know I would sit in the back pews. I don't know nobody there. I don't want to sit way in the front. I want to sit in the back. But that's how I was in the chats. I wouldn't say anything. I would just sit there and listen. Hetty, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Personality is the key. Don't dare I admit something. I am turned off by goody sticks. You have done it to get attention. Yeah, I don't believe in that. Or goofy, yep. No, what you see is what you get even in person. Now, sometimes in person, I do get carried away even more. If I know you, ask Carol. She knows. But as even a new creator, or you starting out and you're thinking about getting into YouTube, what is the one thing you want to do? In my opinion, not like don't do as I did before. Do as I say, not as I do. Because when I first started out, I didn't say nothing in the chats. So the biggest goal is you want to start talking to others in your community. If you're in a chat or you get to know another community and you get into there and you want to get to know more people, whether it's crafting, and this goes with your purpose, what you want to offer to your viewers, whether it's crafting, the coin community, reselling, any community. There's so many communities out there. You want to be able to get that personality into the chats, getting to know people, getting to talking to people. That's how another way you can grow your channel. Get out there, be active in the chats, communicate. If there's a topic, get involved in the topic. One of the things I want to mention too is when you're talking to your community as you're first starting out, you want to be able to communicate with everybody and get people to know you. You know, talk about their topics or interact with comments in the chat. But be yourself. You know, a lot of times we hear this a lot in a lot of negative keyboard warriors. I hear that a lot, but I stay away from those. I don't stay in those type of chats. But again, communicate with and chat with everybody. Get to talking to everybody in the chats. New England Thrifter, hello, Helen. Hello, good morning and welcome. So, for example, say you're doing your pre-recorded and you're thinking about doing a live. Now, if you haven't started doing lives, but you're thinking about it, one of the things you might want to do is start maybe doing some videos, but do them as a premiere. As a premiere, you still want to be there to interact with those that are in the chat, watching the video as it's being played, even though it's a pre-recorded video. You do it as a premiere, that gets you into the chat. So because sometimes the chat goes too fast and you get overwhelmed when you're going live. What you want to do is be able to chat with everybody in the chat by doing a premiere to start off with. That way you're there, you're actually in the chat, communicating and chatting with everybody. So that may be the first thing you might want to do. Get used to your chat, chatting with everybody, communicating with everybody in the community. All kidding aside, my goal is to show folks there are storage units out there for big money. And you're right about that one, Mark. That's another community, storage units. There's so many communities out there. Good morning, Todd. Hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome. I am shy. I don't talk much. Jessica, I've seen you chat and sing birthday music to happy birthday to people. You're not shy. Come on now. I don't think you are. Live Style Rewind. Hello, good morning and welcome. And Helen, how are you doing? I've been seeing you've been doing a lot of collaborating with others lately, and I like that. Ella. Hello, good morning and welcome, Ella. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. For me, being a mod for someone is an excellent experience for doing a live show. And if that's what it takes for you to get to the live shows, that is awesome. Whatever feels best for you. Now, again, when it comes to that, like I said, start a premiere. Or in Randy's case, she mods for somebody or other channels. I'm not sure how many, but again, that's another start of getting used to doing lives. By doing a premiere, you get to talk to those in the chat. Even though you're not actually live like this, they don't physically see you, but they're all watching the same video you are in the chat. So that may be your first step when going live. If you feel that maybe you want to get used to how the chat runs, it may not be like StreamYard at first, but with YouTube, you'll be in the chat working and chatting with everybody in there as they are watching the same video that you have already done, pre-recorded and uploaded and did. I'm very shy and innocent. You've been doing pretty good on Whatnot. Don't go there with me. Oh, come on, Andrew. Have y'all seen Andrew on Whatnot? He's like a pro at it, especially his first one. Andrew's got it in the bag. I've been wanting to go live on my channel for like months, but anxiety keeps keeping me so far. So I'm going to go live with other channels a couple of times now. And that's what you may have to do. Go on other guests. You know, if you know somebody you're knowing to communicate with, chatting in the chats with, and you feel comfortable, yeah, do it. But a lot of times what I tell people when I do a lot of this behind the scenes. For example, one of the tips I give them is, especially if they're nervous and they're looking at the camera and they're afraid to say things and say something wrong, Put a picture of someone you love, whether that's your dog, your cat, a person, a child, your significant other, whatever. Put that below the camera where that camera's at that you're using. Tape it under the camera. Instead of looking directly at the camera, look at that picture like you're talking to that person or that animal or that child or that significant other. That way you don't have your mind directly on what's going on in the camera, but you're thinking about that picture. So that may help you with your camera shy. But again, it doesn't work for everybody. But again, you find what's best for you. Cheryl, hello, good morning and welcome. And Scott, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. There's Teresa. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. I do premieres for some of my pre-recorded videos now. It's a short, and that's a start. You're right. Again, that gets you involved in the chat, especially when the chat goes fast. And that way you can interact with everybody who's watching the video with you at the same time. We never really used mods in our lives. A lot of us don't. In the moral word of Yoda, do there is no try. That's right, just do it. Caro, girl, you got nose is gonna grow like Pinocchio, girl. I know you're not shy. I'm just a sweet little I love it. I love it. Innocent. Yeah, okay. Me too. I love it. Let's see. I can help people and share them out. That you do, that's even better. That's nothing wrong with that either. I've been closed for 3 years since it's been 3 years since you did a live. I know you've been coming on like when I used to do the co-host with somebody on my channel. You used to come in as when we would talk or something. I think I had you as a guest once, didn't I? Yeah, and that's if that makes you feel better, especially getting used to a camera, especially if you have either your laptop, your computer, or an external webcam. Put a small picture of something like a child, whatever you want that makes you feel good, your grandparents, anybody. But put it at the bottom of your camera, tape it there, and direct your eyes, because it still looks like you're looking at the camera, but you're actually looking at the picture that's right below the camera. That may help with the nerves. Let's see, if you are nervous about talking on a camera, go into a private chat like Johnny. And that's another thing. I do this every time after the show. If you have questions, I even work with you behind the scenes, get to talking with you and helping you to get to that goal that you want with your YouTube. It's not the talking, the organizing needs to present items live. And that'll come in time. You know, you're going to have to figure out like where you're sitting. And in a lot of times you could even do this without going live. If you're using StreamYard, you can even go live, but only you can see it and do it as a recording. And that way you can adjust yourself through StreamYard if that's what you use, and direct yourself to the camera. So while you're doing it, for example, and I'm just grabbing this right off the bat because this is stuff I'm processing right now. So say, for example, I see a lot of people that's like, I'm going to tell you what now, Carol, this is the secret y'all may not know. Carol still does like all over the place. And it's funny, but after a while, you get used to just going directly in the middle of that camera and showing it. If there's a glare, you kind of move it a little bit. But once you get used to where that camera is, make it the middle of your face. And a lot of times people do, after a while, figure out where that middle point is for the camera. But if you do it off the, not being live, but you're on the StreamYard and you can do it as a recording, so that can kind of get your feedback. You can do that. You can record from StreamYard and do that. That is just another way of helping you get there. And the more you do it, the easier it will get. So that was just something I grabbed as that's what it was right there. All the technology. And again, don't be afraid of it. You just embrace it. And whatever makes you comfortable. And that's just what I give people tips on. I don't know about that one, Johnny. Is there a way to test how tech works in StreamYard without actually going? Yes. In StreamYard, let me pull up my another side over here on StreamYard and I can show you how to do that. Okay. In StreamYard, if that's what you use, Now, hello, Robin. Good morning. Hello and welcome. I put up everything on my channel live. The only thing I regret about YouTube journey is not starting to make content any earlier. I watched resellers for 2 to 3 years before I even made my first video. Don't be afraid. Exactly. Turn on the camera and just record. That is so true. Excited news that I've been monetized since the beginning of January, and yesterday I finally hit $100 threshold. So awesome. And just keep doing it. Keep doing it. You will definitely get there for whatever your goal may be. You got this. Exactly. Let know what you want to try. I can send you a private stream link, and I can do the same thing if ever you need that. How many of you completed the Harley walk? How many of you how many of you can come the wallet? I'm actually processing those. Notice that she saw that quick, right? I tried to use my new setup on Mars, but the sound wasn't coming through. I'm going to show you that. Let's see. Only went live once as for, but realized how quiet it would be. I love to talk, and that's what my stepmom tells me. She says one of our cousins watches me, but she doesn't comment in the chat. She said, "Boy, he can talk a lot, but he doesn't say anything about selling." I said, because she wants to see what I'm selling, but she never catches me on any auctions. I saw the wallet before. Yes, you have, because it came from your whatnot auction. I'm processing those now. All right, let me get to StreamYard, and I want to show, for those who don't know, let me share my screen. With StreamYard, there is a way you can do it without having to go live, and you record it for your own. Let me enlarge it. That's my notes for today. Yes, I use a Word document for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enlarge this. All right, in your StreamYard, when you go live, there's going to be 3 streams. There's live, recordings, and on-air webinars. What you're going to do is record, set up a title like this is a test. And I'm only doing this just to show for the show. Then create a recording. When you create that recording, do not do it as a live. You're going to enter the studio. And then what you're going to do is right here, you're going to hit record instead of going live. Let me shrink this a little bit and then move this over. And when you do this, right here at the very top, you see this word record? Instead of doing a live, you're going to hit the word record. And when you record it, it will actually create, and then you can record only. And then when you hit record, it'll save it in your history. Then you can also download that and learn from it by doing that, by hitting record. When you hit record, you have to be on here to do it. And then, of course, when you're done, it says we're starting recording. Now, I need to mute right here. Let me mute my mic. And one of the things you want to do right here, whether you go live or recording, right here at the bottom, can you see the bottom right here where it says settings? In your case, with your microphone audio, you want to make sure, one, you have the echo cancellation on, reduce your mic background noise, and automatically adjust the mic volume. But right here where it says mic, make sure it's the microphone you're using, and then make sure your speaker or headsets, if you're using a headphone, is also what you're using. If you're using it and you see how this is turning green, that's a test. That means that mic is working. If you're not getting any green dots right here, that means that mic you have is not working. For example, say I move it to this one. Testing, testing. That mic is working. Testing, testing, testing. You see that dots are not moving? That means that's not the mic. So you want to make sure you use the default one. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, testing. And that's the mic you want to make sure you use. So make sure you have all this correct. And then when you're done, you can hit in recording. Yes, you're going to do just like a live. You got to hit record this in recording again. Then when you're done, you can go to return to your dashboard. And then right here, past, there it is. So then you can either download it and save it. And that's how you're going to use that to create your live. Let me delete that one now because I don't need it. And move that back over here so I can see my pointers for today's show. Nope, wrong one. Shorten that up. That way I can see my notes. And that's basically how you want to make sure, one, you're using the right. That's the way you're going to make sure you're using the right mic, the right camera. You may be using multiple cameras. You still use the audio and camera to adjust what you need to adjust. And that's how that works. And you can record yourself when you're doing that. Let's see, right here was where I was. But it was able to make videos with good sound. And again, it all depends on your mic you're using when you go live. Just remember, if you do a live, it is total cluster. Yeah, just turn it into entertainment. We all make mistakes, and that's part of my next pointers. Catherine, hello, good morning, and welcome. Ms. D, hello, good morning, and welcome. Make sure you are following Ms. D, because this morning she is doing a live fabric sale at 11 o'clock today, Eastern Standard Time. Everybody's saying, good morning. I have heard lots of creators say that you can lose viewers quickly with bad audio. Yes, yes. Especially when you're doing a live. I had no idea what microphone is being used. I thought it was the built-in one. And again, as long as you change each one at a time until you get those the dots, then you know it's the right mic. That's one of the things you got to do before you even go live. You want to make sure in StreamYard that right mic and the right camera is there. And if it is, you still got to connect it. You got to make sure it's there. Also be aware that when you put yourself out to the world, there are going to be people that put you down and talk about it. It's part of it. Yeah, you got to. Yeah, you have to, and it's going to happen for sure. Yep, haters are going to hate. You got to ignore them. I do. And if they're thinking about it, that means they're leaving some other soul alone. You got to have. You right about that one, Craig. Got to have some thick skin in this journey. I use my laptop mic for when I'm using the camera. Yeah, you can change it. You just got to make sure you connect it correctly when you're setting it up. Thick skin, learn to ignore. You right about that one, Cheryl. All right, so back on my notes here. We talked about doing premieres first if you're not used to going live. My next thing is, this is your journey. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. I've made mistakes. We all do make mistakes. But this is the part of your journey where you will learn from your mistakes. But the tip about it is to learn from your mistakes, that you can improve yourself to not make those mistakes again. Learning, and you want to learn or lean into the things that you are passionate about, and over committing yourself. Learn how to be passionate about what you're doing to where you do not overcommit yourself so you don't get burnt out. For example, one video a week, maybe one premiere a week, or one video you record and one video you premiere, or a live. When you're starting out, do not get yourself so committed to doing too much that you're going to get burnt out. So make sure you learn how to not only show your passion of what you're passionate about, but don't overcommit yourself to being over to where you're going to burn yourself out. Start slow. Just like riding a bicycle. When we first started riding bicycles, how many of us fell? I know I did. I didn't want training wheels on my bike, but my parents made me do it. But you do learn how to get back on it and learn to ride it to where you don't need those training wheels. Whereas here with YouTube, you don't get training wheels. You just go for it. Be yourself, be transparent, and be honest, and you can make it. One of the things, too, I want to mention is as far as organizing your plan and your goals. to either making that one video a week and figure out what is best for you. Some people do twice a week. Some people do it once every 2 weeks. Whatever, it does not matter. Once you start, for example, I know Mark and I had this comment in this thing about figuring out what time is best. Somebody will say, well, I don't know what time is best for me to put a video out, like Mark did. And him and I had that conversation. Put it out, like say on Monday, start at 2 o'clock. Wednesday, maybe put it at 3 o'clock. Try different days and different times to see what best transactions you get from that video, but also look at how many people are actually commenting with you and interacting with you on that video, and then keep repeating it. The better you get at the figuring that out, the better it's going to be when you do put those videos out. That consistency is where you're going to get that consistency. When you figure it out, you'll be best. And then, of course, when you figure it out, whatever is best for you, do the best that you can that is best for you. Don't worry about so-and-so's doing 3-4 videos a week, or this one's doing 5-6 shorts a week, or in Mark's case, 5-6-8 videos a day. That's not going to work for everybody. Whatever your goal is and whatever your plan is, don't compare yourself to others. They may have been on YouTube longer, but once you figure out that routine, that rhythm, and you get into that rhythm, keep doing it. Just keep doing it repetitively, and keep on doing it consistent. You want to keep it consistent. Let me get back to the chat. Let's see. Catherine, good to see you. As far as haters, there are those who are afraid to complain. So the thing is, bless you. I know, I hear that a lot. Bless your heart. I hear that a lot. Let's see. I wish I could take my own YouTube advice and just make content again. Yes, you do need to do that, Craig. I was looking at the camera on Amazon. What you suggest to start with? What you have. If you're just starting out and you have a laptop and you have a camera with your laptop, and most of them do, start with what you have. That's what I did. I didn't go buy out all this expensive equipment. I got a laptop. I used that computer laptop camera. It took me 5 months before, because I didn't start doing live. I did my first video in November of 2019 on Thanksgiving Day. It took me until March of the following year in 2020 before I did my very first live show. And when I did that very first live show, I used the camera on the computer because I wasn't sure if I want to do this. And look at me here almost 5 years later, right? Well, 4.5. So I would recommend starting with what you got, or a Logitech. Logitech, I find, has a great external webcam to use. But start with what you have. Depending on what you want to film and how. Yep, that's right. I was right most of it 10 years old. Brittany, hello, good morning and welcome. Brittany, how are you doing? How are the boys? I now do Tuesday, Thursday videos. Move to 7 p.m. And again, it's whatever is best for you. Less is more. That's right. Videos are out there and being boring parts. Yes. Just start a little building laptop camera. Good morning. Do you use Fabric Cell today? There is the link. Thank you, Jennifer. Everybody's saying hello. Also, don't try and find the time. No more that is on. Yeah, and you're going to overlap with somebody. Even if you take a look at the calendar, don't let it be a part of how you figure out what time you go. You got to figure out what's best for you. After watching many lives, I am on the opinion nobody works or watches lives from work or never goes to sleep. Girl, like when I wake up in the morning, some Johnny, thank you for the info. Kids, kind of us. Pensioners. Yeah, again, if you start out with what you have, wait, Andrew's got a Whatnot show coming up. There's Andrew's Whatnot, y'all. If y'all haven't checked out, he's doing really well with Whatnot. He's just starting out. All right, back to my note pointers. Let's see. Do the best that you can be. You can also make change. And that's another thing. Once you start, and this goes with what Deborah said on my notes, You can always make changes as you start on your journey. For example, again, changing times, whatever works best for you. If you're doing something and it's not working, try to figure out what will make it work to complete the journey and the goal you want for your YouTube channel. Now, you can listen to things that other people are doing that may help you to be better in the time. You can help yourself get better in time by reading out your comments. For example, if somebody leaves you comments and if you think it might be a negative comment, it could be constructive criticism. You got to be able to accept the comments, correct yourself from those comments, and use them for your better good. Don't look at it as they're being negative towards you on a comment that may help you improve. I've had a lot of constructive criticism come my way, and look, I've learned from it. We all need to learn from our mistakes. But if somebody's giving you constructive criticism, don't take it the wrong way. That helps you improve yourself. But take the time to read your comments and interact with those who are actually spending the time watching your video and leaving you those comments, because that can make it better for you and stronger and make you stronger in what you're doing. So don't be afraid to take that constructive criticism, but also comment, thanking them for taking the time to giving you that criticism. Constructive criticism is what I'll look at it as. And it will make you stronger and get you better in time by listening to those comments and correcting what you need to correct to make yourself better and stronger and thick skin, because that's what we need here. So just figure out what is your rhythm, and you will ultimately lock it in to what your rhythm is that makes it best for you. So get into that rhythm. Make sure you get that rhythm to yourself. Even bad comments can say thank you for watching. Exactly. And that goes to my next little pointer about when somebody, and this is just the way I do it. If I'm giving somebody a constructive criticism, my very first thing is, especially if they're starting out, I will give them a positive comment about their video, whether it be congratulations on your first video, you did a great job, but also maybe you might want to think about maybe, like, for example, somebody's mic, you might not hear what they're saying. Maybe adjust the mic, or maybe the lighting was off, but start them with a good comment, a compliment, and then let them know in a good way what they might want to change to help them get better as well. But even bad comments, yes. And say that, thank you for watching. Exactly. Oh, good, Johnny. I'll message you later with some constructive. All right, thank you. And I'm all for it. Yeah. I will do it, probably not in the chat. Thank you, Myra. Let's see. And then just remember, again, even though you're trying, do not compare yourself to somebody else who's got, I've been watching lately some videos that are like over 100,000 subscribers. They've been doing this longer than I have. So I learn from what I can, gather things that I want to learn, and stay away from negativity. But we all had to start at ground zero. We all started at 0 subscribers before we turned that camera on, before we did our first recording. But remember the pointer I want to give you on this today. Be consistent with your content, your uploads, or even if you do your live shows. But remember, if you're not getting ready and you're thinking about getting a live show, maybe do a couple of premieres. Get yourself used to the chat by commenting, because in a premiere, you need to be there and comment with those in the chat. But get excited about what you're doing. If you're passionate about what you're getting ready to provide on the YouTube channel that you're creating, get excited. Tell people what you're doing. When I go out, like, for example, when I'm somewhere and I'm talking about certain things, and if I'm filming, somebody says, well, what's that camera for? I let them know I'm on YouTube. Oh, by the way, here's my channel. I give them a business card. Here's my channel. Check it out. I teach others what to do and how to do things, and I try to do the best I can by teaching others what I do. To me, You want to also talk to your community in the chats. Don't be shy in the chats until you get used to that camera. And be proud of what you're doing and communicate with others in different chats. But the biggest comment that I'm going to give you to end this topic for the day is expand your knowledge is going to be the key to your growth here on YouTube. Stick with those that are positive thinkers. You will follow and do positive things. Stay away from negative comments and people, unless it's something that benefits you to do better for yourself. Be passionate and be excited. I know I am. All right, back to the comments. Let's see. I will do that in private. Thank you so much, Myra. I sure, Johnny, that appreciated it. We'll show it. Only can help. And that's right. That's all we can do is help. And that's what I want to do. I want to help others. I'm not here to hurt anybody. Some people just have to fail. Waste of energy. Yeah, I wish I had the tube when I bowled. Luckily, I'm old enough not to get on it with people thinking, as long as I know it can be the best that I can be. And that's it. That's all you can do. Asia Dancer, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And it's at that point now, I'm going to start dropping links. As we all know, Jennifer never drops her own links. And if you would like to come on and chit chat about the topic, or you want to share and promote your channel, you have anything special you would like to talk about, you're more than welcome to come on up as soon as I drop that link in the chat. There's Jennifer's YouTube channel where she never drops her own channel. And again, if you have any topics you would like to me to cover, feel free to send me an email, message me on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll turn it into a topic. I'll even do my research on what I want to talk about with that topic. One of the things I do is I do research before I talk about a particular topic as much as I can. Also, on another note, I'll be talking about it tomorrow because I saw an email come in. You might want to check your messaging from Macquarie. They are going to go back to the return policies coming soon, which we'll talk about tomorrow on tomorrow's morning show. But I do want to make sure I do my research because I just saw the email this morning. And I want to get into that, but I already had my idea of what I wanted for today on the show. So the link is at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to come on up and promote yourself or just chit chat. You're more than welcome to do that. Let me save my notes because I put the date on it so I know where I want to talk about it, what day. But definitely be on the lookout for that if you haven't checked out your email messaging from Macquarie. That came in this morning. I came in yesterday, but I didn't see it until this morning. Let's see here. What Andrew says, Mark, you can still do that podcast. Yeah, you sure can. I posted a chart of the email if anybody missed it. Of the email? Of the one from Macquarie? Oh, I see mail time. Oh, I see it. I see it. Thank you, Macquarie. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I saw that email again this morning, but I didn't. Yesterday when I got out of doing what I was doing, I started cooking, and I did a chicken and sausage jambalaya. I like a YouTube short. Yep, I'll have to check it out. I see it. I did see it. All right, Scott, have a great day. Don't forget also at 10:30, Yarnigan goes live with the East Coast resellers, and then at 11 o'clock you also have Creations by D going live with a fabric sale. On my storage auctions now. All right, so I'm definitely going to be watching. I have it open to watch after, but I just want to mention that again. Don't forget to check that out. I'm looking forward to it. And we have none other than the new 1K of our community, Mark from Tool Guys Vintage and Resale. Congratulations. I was so glad to be part of the chat when that happened. I kept pushing it in the chat.
That was cool.
So many people evidently said they wasn't subscribed to it. It's like, you need to check. There's only like 5 away, 4 away, 3 away, 2 away, and then finally 1K. It's like, yes.
And we still had it this morning.
I know, I looked at it too. And you know, one of the things about me, even though I get excited about what I do, I get excited when somebody else who's been through the chat with us, who started from ground zero, like Mark and Mike, and they hit a 1K, or Deborah from Timeless Jewels by Deborah. I watched a lot of them get started, And I get excited when they get excited about getting to their 1K or their milestone. I love it.
Absolutely.
I get excited for them.
I do too. It's like, yeah,
What
good
color
job.
are the shorts? Yes, indeed. A 5K color, I think. Yes, indeed. So yeah, are they short boxers or briefs? Oh Lord Jesus. The comments that are getting in for about doing short videos.
So have we got a couple minutes, because
Yep, we sure do.
this guy, I'm getting the email and I want to share it with everybody. I have ignored him, but this guy is relentless. I'm going to share my screen.
Okay, the email you're going to share is, you don't have their information showing, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't, don't show anything with somebody's information.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, that's when you got to be careful when you're doing that online. That's one thing you want to make sure is respect the others. If you got to share your screen, make sure you don't have anybody's information showing.
This is from, okay, do the title, do SEO work with skilled sellers to reach videos to targeted audience.
What was that? Do what?
SEO.
Oh, that's your search. Yeah, that's part of the YouTube. Okay. Go ahead.
Hey there, what's up? Have you been able to see my mail? I saw your YouTube channel videos are not SEO friendly and optimized. Are you interested in my service?
That means search engine optimization. No, look, Brittany just put it in the chat. Search engine optimization is what that means. And it is it's a phishing spam email. I get those a lot. I just delete them.
This is why I come to you with this type of thing.
Now, a lot of times, because not only are you just hitting 1K, a lot of times, hello, Ashley, good morning, hello, and welcome. Yes, it is a spam. And it basically, they want you to, it's like for you, they want to get your information. If they are watching it, be careful, because of the fact that they're trying to get your information. They're trying to get money out of you. They think that they want you to pay for them to help you promote your channel. And that's nothing but a scam. I get a lot of emails and I delete them immediately.
That's exactly what I thought. It's like, you know what? Because I think I got the first one in February and then again in May, June. Yeah,
don't click on it. Don't do anything. I just delete it. Now, you
just
will start getting also similar to that kind of email, especially when you just turn 1K. When I hit my very first 1K, I used to get so many emails about, we want you, and please be careful about this one that is still happening today. We would like you to, because we've watched your YouTube channel, we love what you have, we love your content, we would love for you to promote by us sending you, by you clicking on this link, to get your own microphone. We want you to test it out and promote it.
Mm.
Be careful, because I've seen so many people who purchase them because you have to go to Amazon and purchase it. They do not refund you your money. You have to pay for it up front. Be careful. Do not click on those.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Mark, when the comments on the channel, I point out, have no videos and 23 members. She's talking, I think, to Mark. I don't eat spam. I'm a veggie. But Mark says he'd rather spam than, what was it he said, than regular ham. Spam doesn't taste as good as regular ham. I'm suspicious of all the emails. And again, just be careful.
Yeah.
I never get any emails about my channel. And that's just it. They trying to fish you into, because there's so many people that get linked into that, and then they can't get out of it. Whenever you get stuff like that, you will, trust me. I don't eat spam. But anywho, yeah, be careful with that kind of stuff because there's going to be people trying to reach out. Like for me, I've reached out to the Moon Pie company. I want them to be a sponsor, but no one's replied back to me, so I'll keep doing it until somebody reaches out to me. You know, because that's one I want to be part of. But be careful with that, and just don't click on anything. Just like I was asking in the chat when I first started about that alignable, is similar to LinkedIn.
Yeah.
When I was getting referrals, I know the person who was getting it from me, who was sending it to me, but it was through somebody else. Be careful. Just the way I am. I don't click on any kind of emails. Also, don't forget the Bearded Picker goes live at 9 o'clock. The main thing is don't give your birth date and don't get none of your information out. So, Mark, what you got going on the rest of this week?
Oh, let's see. Michael's going to be on Vintage Jewels, Gems of Pearls at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight.
Yep.
And then Friday, I'm going to be on Dawn Southern Finds, I believe, with Yarn Again. Friday afternoon.
Little Debbie. I get one saying $13,000 deposit was made into my Cash App. I don't even have Cash App.
Yeah.
I get that a lot too. Yeah. But I have Cash App, but I know not to. That's another thing. The other day I was doing something and it said your checking account was not verified. Please click on the link to go in there and adjust and correct your information. I know damn well my bank account was not closed because I get deposits in there every day.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, be careful with that because they got all kind of ways they're gonna try to get you. So be careful with that. So again, we're gonna go to Raid Bearded Picker Live. That's Scott, 9 o'clock. Go check him out. Another great channel to get a lot of great information and topics. Every Wednesday is the only day he goes live, except on, I believe, he does something in the evening on the weekends. So definitely check him. I stopped thrift stores and picked up some cute little channel things that just for my life, Mark. Oh, okay. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm processing a lot of stuff right now for the auctions today. Tomorrow I'll be on with Ella at 1 o'clock. So definitely go check that out. There's Vintage Jewels. And I did say hello to Ashley earlier, so I just want to make sure. So again, thank each and every one of you for always coming out and showing your love and support to the channel. Remember, Friday is Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It? So reminders, if you would like to be part of the show and you would like to send me a link to an item that's sold and you're not sure how to do the links, take a screenshot of the item that's sold. And in an email, you send me that screenshot as well as how much you paid for it, how long it took to sell, and where did you buy it at. And I'll share it on Fridays. That's what we do every Friday. It's just something to get you thinking about when you're going out sourcing. I just got finished videoing this morning, a video that I got to edit now. I filmed the whole thing this morning of the haul that I got this weekend from the citywide garage sale and the estate sale. And that'll be coming out soon. So I just got to edit that. So I filmed all that this morning. So again, as I say before, don't forget today at 1 o'clock is the Hump Day auction. Come check it out. And if you want to see who's the guest, check out the description of today's video. All those that are guests are in the link of that video this afternoon for 1 o'clock. So as I say before in each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day until we meet again. Later. Peace out. And y'all. Yeah.